We're really into full swing of Google leaks now, aren't we? And over the past few months and weeks, we've seen the renders of the Pixel 9 series, and it's been a bit quiet on the Pixel Fold front. And actually, we've got some new news because the Pixel Fold 2 might actually not be called the Pixel Fold 2 after all. If you like all the latest Google Pixel news before anybody else, then Android Authority is the place to be. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't miss out on any of the videos that we have coming up. Ever since Google started with the OG Pixel back in 2016, it's always released two Pixel phones if you forget about that Pixel 5. And over the past couple of years, it's a Pixel and a Pixel Pro, with the only exception being that Pixel Fold, which released in June last year. And it kind of felt like it was away from that whole Pixel family and a standalone device. And actually, internally, Google called this a mid-year device. Thanks to a Google Insider and Android Authority contributor Kamila Wojciechowska, then there could be a fourth Google Pixel 9 this year. This one called the Google Pixel 9 Pro Fold. And on the surface, it just sounds like Google are putting all of their phones into a simple naming convention to go alongside the Pixel 9, the 9 Pro, the 9 Pro XL, and now the 9 Pro Fold. And these names have been confirmed in software made specifically for the 2024 devices. But even though we have that new name of the Pixel Fold, it actually starts to give us more questions than it does answers. The first question is when we might even see the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. And if we just go off the name alone, it seems pretty certain that we won't see this before the release of the 9 series like we saw the original Pixel Fold, meaning it wouldn't be another mid-year device. And in fact, it could mean that it's announced at the same time as the Pixel 9s, but might come a little bit after the release of the Pixel 9s. And actually, this is good news. The original Pixel Fold, as many of you will remember, came with a Tensor chip that was outdated just 3 months later. And it came with pretty mid-range cameras, which were okay, but it felt like Google didn't treat this as a $1,800 flagship, and they absolutely should have. If Google go ahead and call this the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, then it could mean for the very first time that we see some good flagship specs coming to a folding Pixel phone. Mostly that we could be getting that Tensor G4, and we already reported a couple of months ago that the next Pixel Fold could skip the G3 altogether, and this seems to confirm that speculation because you would assume that the new Fold would get the Tensor G4 along with the rest of the Pixel 9 lineup. This would be also the first time that one of the main manufacturers integrated its foldables into that main family of devices. And if you have a look at the earlier renders of the Pixel 9 Pro Fold, you can see that it starts to resemble the Pixel 9s a little bit more, and even down to that camera visor, it's all pretty similar. And if they are announced or even released at the same time, it starts to make sense. Again, looking at the renders, it might also answer why the cameras have moved to the top corner than along the rear of the phone, because along the rear of the phone, you have limitations in the hardware, but moving it to the top corner, it could mean that we see upgraded flagship cameras similar to that we might see on the Google Pixel 9 Pros. This goes without saying that it's all speculation, of course, at this point, and Google might not even decide to call the new folding phone the Pixel 9 Pro Fold. It could completely change its naming convention, but it seems like this is what we're going to get. I actually thought the name of this sounded a little bit stupid, first of all, but actually the more I say it, the more I like it. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Of course, if you want the latest and greatest Pixel news, then Android Authority is the place to be, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. And if you do that, then I will see you in the next video.